Well, hi everybody. Good Tuesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday. It's 7:10 in the morning as of the time of this recording. We do have a red flag warning that will go into effect this afternoon, 2 p.m. here, 1 p.m. here for Norton County, but Phillips County, Harlan County, and Furnace County included, and this will go till 8 o'clock this evening. I'm going to show you on Futurecast in just a little bit why that is, but we are going to be looking at some dropping dew points and increased winds out of the west and southwest later this afternoon. That could really bring that fire threat high for a time later on today. There could also be a little blowing dirt and dust in some of these same locations here later on today, but I'll explain that in just a little bit on Futurecast. So start off with the here and now. A couple things worth noting. Still some showers over eastern Nebraska. I know there's not much showing up on Futurecast, but there's going to be a chance of some showers still this morning here. Snow off to our northeast. That's moving northeastward. Winds. They're already pretty strong out there this morning. They're out of a southeasterly direction at around 15 to 25 miles per hour, but the direction of those winds comes from eastern Kansas and northeast Oklahoma. Well, we're now in April, and this time of the year is notorious for controlled burns in the Flint Hills of eastern Kansas and Oklahoma. And when you get a southeast wind like we have this morning, it's blowing that our way, and so it is a bit smoky out there this morning. There is the potential for maybe a little bit of an air quality alert we'll see here. I'm actually going to take a second real quick. I apologize for the second. I want to read an update that just came out about this, so I want to check things here real quick. Okay, so at this time, no air quality alert has been issued right now for any of our area. And talking to the National Weather Service, they don't issue these, but they are thinking it's unlikely we'll see one today. That said, there is smokiness in the sky this morning, so those that do deal with breathing difficulties, that's something you may have to contend with this morning and maybe throughout the day today with these strong southeast winds. So let's play things out on Futurecast. We're going to take you all the way through to the late afternoon. Showers here are going to be lifting to the northeast. Most of us will spend the day dry, but here comes the increase in the sunshine later this afternoon. That's something that helps to warm things up later today here. Let's back this up just a little bit before the rain showers and storms form. There's that little bit of sunshine here, a little bit of maybe some destabilization. The one thing that really we have that's going to go against the severe weather threat is dew points are not going to be overly high this afternoon. I want to also point out, look towards Norton, Kansas, and McCook, and south of McCook there. Look at the winds as they turn southwesterly. That is our dry line pushing through Norton, Kansas, and then by the end of the afternoon it'll be right about here. So if I were to draw it in, well, it's not going to work right here. I'll try that one more time here. Going to be kind of a low pressure system right here, and then a dry line right here. And just west of that dry line, you're going to get some real strong southwest winds, west-southwest winds, and a push of really dry air. So the dew point's going to drop. And so this area here is where that wildfire threat's going to dramatically increase late this afternoon or during the afternoon hours. And there could be some blowing dirt as well here to the southwest due to those strengthening southwest winds. So those two things are both in play. Then there's the severe weather threat. As late this afternoon, thunderstorms try to fire up. Now, initially, I don't think we'll see too much severe weather, but a lot of this depends on really the timing and the placement of that low. But severe storms will be possible. I think they'll be marginally severe right in here through the mid-evening hours. But then the focus from here will shift southward. A better chance of severe weather during the mid-evening hours to the late evening hours over southeastern areas. I still think the best chance is going to be south of our area, south of Concordia, Kansas, down around Salina to Wichita, southeast Kansas as well, south of Topeka. Those areas have the best chance of severe weather overall, and I'll show you that in just a bit. But there still is an outside chance of a little severe weather in here, and this will last through maybe about midnight, 1 a.m. at latest, and then we'll push off to the east. Now, on the backside of the system, not terribly windy, but maybe a little breezy. There's our low right here. But we could still maybe see a lingering shower here, though most of us will be dry. A few showers in the eastern Nebraska tomorrow morning. A little bit of lingering snow, wraparound snow up towards the northwest, but most of us will not deal with accumulating snow on the backside of the system. We will get some stronger winds tomorrow afternoon. Some sun, but more clouds up north with still maybe a lingering light rain shower or snow shower up north. Late in the day tomorrow and into tomorrow evening, we'll watch for maybe a few spotty showers across southern Nebraska, northern Kansas with those blustery winds. But then the winds will calm down a little bit Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and we'll dry things out for a time ahead of our next chances of moisture starting Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. So, severe weather-wise, today is really our only chance of severe weather this week. As of right now, there have been some changes from the Storm Prediction Center. A new outlook will come out at 8 o'clock this morning. But as of about 12:30 this morning, basically, this is what they put out. They took the slight risk that was over top of central Nebraska yesterday, and they shifted it back to the southeast. I would certainly agree with it. Low end, not really a severe weather threat out west, but maybe a couple of areas of lightning and thunder with some rain here. There is going to be a chance of severe storms. It's kind of a low-end chance. It's marginal risk of severe storms right in here. I really don't think North Platte has a very good chance, or Thedford. Really, the better chances are going to be right in here in the northeastward. Unless this storm system really slows down, then maybe you get something back here to the west. But the best chance overall is going to be in the slight risk area off to our southeast. We'll talk about the threats here in just a bit, but I will mention now the numbers aren't moving, but you can see there is a better chance of storms and severe weather across parts of central to southern Kansas and northern Oklahoma. Basically, Salina to Oklahoma City and eastward all the way to about Topeka and Lawrence, Kansas. That's kind of the threats right in there. Let's go back to our area, though. Biggest threat overall with severe weather later today and into tonight, hail. We could see large hail, an inch, maybe an inch in diameter right in here, maybe up to 2 inches in diameter over southeast Nebraska. Not a big wind threat, but maybe some isolated damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour or so. Again, a better chance off to the southeast, best chances farther to the southeast. A low-end tornado threat. I don't think it's a very good chance unless we can get those dew points to climb up above 50 degrees, and that's a big if right now. Best chance of that happening would be over southeastern areas, so there's a slightly better chance of an isolated tornado here, but again, it's a pretty low-end threat. Better chances, again, will be off to our southeast in that enhanced risk area. They have a little bit better chance. There's a 10% chance of a tornado occurring within 25 miles of any point within that yellow shaded area, and in fact, there's also a 10% chance of significant tornadoes within this area here because of that. That's what that dashed black line means. Temperatures today, looking at highs today, 50s and 60s for most of us. May not get above 50 here, though, to the north and northwest. Might see some 70s, though, down here in Kansas, and we may sneak some of those 70s into southern Nebraska. 30s and 40s tonight. We'll see highs tomorrow, cooler 50s, some 60s still in the southeast, 40s up to the north. And as we look towards tomorrow night, 20s and 30s for lows. Thursday is going to stay on this cool side as we have more rain chances down the road. Thursday, in fact, Thursday afternoon and Thursday night, rain chances increase, as you'll see on our 7-day forecast. In fact, we've got a pretty decent shot at some soggy weather heading into our Friday. It's going to be cool as well. Maybe a few snowflakes mixing in as we look ahead to Saturday morning, early Saturday morning before that system moves on out. Dry weather then returns next week, starting Sunday, Monday. Still kind of coolish, but warming up Sunday and Monday. Warmer yet as we get down the road into next week. We'll be back up into the 70s with dry weather continuing most of next week. Here's a quick look at the North Platte forecast. Again, rain and isolated thunderstorms later today and this evening. Small chance of rain still lingering tomorrow. Better chances of rain late Thursday afternoon into Thursday night, continuing through Friday. Maybe a few snowflakes mixed in late Friday night into Saturday morning. From there on, we'll dry things out and start to warm things up, and eventually we're going to get those temperatures back above average for the middle of next week. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. Stay safe out there if you happen to be under the threat of severe weather later today or tonight. Otherwise, I'll be back with you tomorrow morning where we're talking about more rain chances down the road. Thank you, and we'll talk to y'all later. Take care, and God bless. Bye.